Andrew's got a very fine record out here too, so on the break, definitely go out and purchase CD or the record. Right now we're going to bring to the stage, he has been nominated for Best Blues Album this year at the Blues Music Awards in Memphis, but he has won the Best Harmonica category 4 different times. He's played with people like Johnny Winter, Walter Wolfman Washington, R.L. Burnside, Junior Kimbrough, so many great people, and this man is one of the real, true virtuosos on harmonica. How about a big hand all the way from New Orleans? Give it up for Mr. Jason Ritchee!
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Anyway, thank you guys, appreciate it. That was a nice welcome. I got it for Andrew Ollie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, you guys. How y'all feeling? Good. I'm glad. Hey, it was crazy. I got off that blues cruise Sunday morning at 7 in the morning. We drove home to New Orleans. I got home at like midnight, or I guess technically Monday morning. And then I flew out last night at 3 in the morning. I flew to Chicago and then to Las Vegas, and then from Las Vegas I got into Eugene around 3:30 today.
Wow.
And, yeah. Man, how about it for this band, y'all? Yeah. Chris Kane on the guitar. Amazing. June on the drums. Bermuda's on the bass. And then just sending me on the piano over there. Just sending me. Man, that set from Andrew was so beautiful. It was my first time seeing him live. I'm going to do like Mark said, I had the opportunity when I was a young guy. I didn't know what I was getting into. I moved from the capital of the blues, the blues center of the world, which is Portland, Maine. I moved from there to Mississippi, and I ended up playing with the great Junior Kimbrough and R.L. Burnside and their kids. And I lived with David Malone Kimbrough. Thank you. Junior's oldest son. And this is a number, we're going to do it a little different, but this is a number that R.L. used to sing. Here it goes. I wasn't playing on the street for fun, you know. I had a bad drug problem, you know. I was out there for money, you know. And come walking down the street, David Malone Kimbrough, Jr.'s oldest son, R.L. Burnside's oldest son, Dwayne Burnside, and Ken Kimbrough. And they said, we're looking for a sax player, but we want you to come down to audition. Meet us at the Pizza Hut in Holly Springs, Mississippi, tomorrow. So I went down there and I got the job. And David said, look, man, he goes, I know what you're into. I know what you're into. You can't do that here because you can drink and you can smoke, but you can't do that other stuff. I said, okay. And I was grateful. He gave me a place to stay in his home. And I was all set. He said, tonight we're going to go out and we're going to play a juke joint. We rolled up to this place downtown Holly Springs called Sue's. David later bought that place. But anyway, we rolled up. As soon as we got there, somebody got stabbed in the parking lot. As soon as we got there. I was scared, so I had an amp like that. I went and put it in the middle of the floor and I sat on it so nobody would wonder why I was in there. They were crazy in there. They weren't just smoking weed, they were smoking crack in the club. I was scared. Because I wasn't the only white boy in the club. I was the only white boy for miles. And then sat next to me, and I'd only ever heard him on some French export, was the great R.L. Burnside. And he sang these lyrics right here, and at the time, I was only 20 years old. I just turned 50, yo. Just turned 50.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just a couple days ago, yeah. And at the time, I was too young to understand what the words meant because I hadn't been on a 5 connecting flights and not making any money traveling all over the world trying to make a living playing a kazoo. But yeah, he sat right next to me and he said this, and I didn't get it, but I do now. I get it now, unfortunately or fortunately. He did what he said. Check it out. See my jumper, baby, hanging out on the line. Yeah. See my jumper, baby, hanging out on the line. Yeah, Chris. Nobody, something's resting on my weary mind. Hey, nobody, something resting on my mind. And they said, wouldn't have been here very long had not been for you. Yeah. Wouldn't have been here